This is why I stress out. I'm thrilled about this. After 9 hours, 88 degrees in here, fans are broken. In today's video, things don't go according to plan. I'll show you our journey from Zagreb to Budapest and every unexpected turn that happens in between. Then once we get to Budapest, I'll give you a sneak peek of our apartment for the next month and I'll show you what else goes wrong. Stay tuned to the end of the video to see our first meal in Budapest. And if you want to see more videos like this or you want to follow along with our journey through Europe, please hit that subscribe button. It helps me a lot and it's free to you. Let's get it. We've been carrying around these little camp mugs for a train ride in Europe this whole time. We are transporting our white wine into a less obvious and insulated container. We are heading to Budapest in an hour. All right, we are off. I'll show you my face, but it's very backlit. This is our rig, this is our squad leader, and this is the tram stop. We're waiting for either the 2 or the 6, and it looks like we've got the number 6 right on time / 2 minutes late. Let's head to the Zagreb train. Very crowded tram, but we're here. That's a look of the other side, very pretty square. And then this is Glavni Kodlor, or I'm butchering that as usual. This is the main train station of Zagreb. Oh, there we go, Glavni Kodlor. All right, we have waited 6 weeks to take a train. No more buses. Here is the train station. I love it. This is my favorite way to travel, period. So there is a kind of bakery here, Panpek, which are all over the city. And then the rival Mlinar, which is all over the country and in many countries. And we are the 10:05, so Heron or Gate 2, train car 3. That might be our train there. Little Liverpool stees before we go. Official beer sponsor of Liverpool and Anfield. Making our way downtown. Well, but in all seriousness, there being no escalators is kind of not tight. So I was right, I believe this is our train, the 2-3. So Cole I thought meant train, but it I think means side. So we're on 2 and you could be either side 2 or side 3. We are side 3, Budapest-Deli, leaving at 10:05. Another look at the train station from the tracks. Train cafe. So we got on early, we might have to get up. The thing to mention, so the most important thing is these are in a 2-2 kind of offset stagger. What I read was that it was gonna be 3-3 and I can show some photos of that. The other thing is if you have a reservation, I believe these like kind of, these like white towel thing on the headrest signify that it's reserved. Otherwise everything should be open, but we might have to move. And last thing, I read to be on the left side of the train. So I'm assuming this way is forward, the left side of the train so we can see the lake. If you're wondering how I might know any of this stuff, I'm a huge fan of Seat 61. I can drop the link in the description. And that wasn't clear. It is a train website, mostly about European trains. The guy has had this forever and it's awesome. All right, it is 10:05, or just 5 seconds till 10:05. I think he's communicating it's go time. What I'm freaked out about is no one has checked our ticket. I'm like 90% sure we're going to Budapest, but I would have loved if someone came and checked or if anything said Budapest. But here we go. And we have liftoff. We are 19 seconds late. We are on our way out of Zagreb and we are already loving and remembering why we prefer to take trains. We are ramping up the speed. You can see at the top there, and then the guy's coming around and checking tickets. This is why I stress out. Apparently we're getting off this train somewhere. We gotta take a bus to Hungary and then get on another train. So instead of 1 train, we get 2 trains and a bus. Zero clue where we're getting off for one. All right, we are at Križeci station. Apparently all of us are gonna fit on 1 bus, drive to the border of Hungary, get on another train, presumably. Let's see what happens. As you can tell, I'm thrilled about this. Okay, it looks like there's potentially 2 buses. I'm not sure what happens next. All right, Budapest part 2. All right, rock and roll. Pozdravok. Let's go to the Hungary. Creating endorphins, it's all real. Okay, watching this video back, the day wasn't as bad as I'm making it out to be, but at the time it was so annoying. And there's still a few more curveballs coming, so let's keep watching. We are at the Hungarian border. No one's in front of us, but for some reason we're not doing anything. All right, part 2 was long. Let's kick off part 3. We're somewhere in Hungary, about to get on a train to Budapest, I hope. Can't make this stuff up. We just went over gravel. Zero clue what train we're getting on, or if it's here yet. Okay, we've got Hungarian people speaking to people, so I'm more confident now. Here's a look at the, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that station. And I don't, maybe the train car on the left in front. I hope there's some sort of air conditioning and a toilet. And this is the type of train I was actually expecting. Yeah, this is the train I was kind of expecting to. Okay, so this is the 3 or 6 compartment train I was talking about. I'm gonna go see if I can see the other train car. Let's go till the end. Oh, sorry. There's a chance it's a 2 compartment on the other side. All right, completely different train car. It's kind of, I don't know if it's bigger, but here's a look. So it's like, I guess this is for 8 people, but if there's 2, it's a lot less crowded, but this train is much hotter. Okay, so that is the station we're at. I'm happy in this. Hopefully we can keep this to ourselves. And we can start with the wine and sandwich very soon, as soon as we start getting moving. I was just beginning to think like, there's no information, there's no info, and then you heard a whistle and then the doors closed and we're on our way. No one's really checked our tickets. We like kind of showed it in Croatia, right? So we'll see, but it's time to start happy hour. All right, we had these camp mugs, but Yinji's just gonna drink out of it, which is fine. What's most important is how good of a job did that do keeping this cold?
Pretty good.
What's also funny is the camp mug is from her last company and the swell is from mine.
That is funny.
Is this day turning around? Bottle works. There's some booze in there. White wine for anyone at home wondering. The top reason I love trains is, come on, like the Agatha Christie vibes, the mysteries, I love it. And eventually, we might see more sunflowers, but we definitely will see Hungary's biggest lake. Of course, the sun went away. We haven't eaten since like 7 a.m. This is what we're working with, some Gouda, some sort of Croatian cold cut pepperoni type thing, and some bread and a little oil, but mostly what you're seeing there is just fat. We're gonna eat, drink, we'll keep you posted if we see anything cool on the way to Budapest. The reason so many people came to this train car is the windows open, so when we're stopped at Duélasat, this is somewhere to hold luggage, I believe, and I might go take a look at the 3rd car, which looks identical to the car I'm in right now. Back of the train. And, I hope this one's wrong. This is way more stops than what I expected on the other piece of paper. Time will tell if we go to Fonyod or the other one I expect. Let's head back to our train car. They are adding another train car. It looks like a 2-2 configuration there. Zero clue when this one came into the mix. It definitely looks like a 2-2 situation. It actually could be multiple train cars, I'm not sure. We'll check it out once we start moving. I don't want to get in trouble. All right, so this doesn't seem air conditioned. The open windows are dead giveaway. I'm wondering how many car lengths it goes. I think we're just gonna go back to my seat and go get some of that sweet, sweet air-conditioned nectar. Zero clue what we're waiting for at this point. We clearly added a train car at least. I think maybe people are gonna board this. I think we're only stopping 3 more times. I just wanna get to Budapest. We're supposed to get there at 6:20 or 4:20, which is gonna be impossible. It is just turned 3 o'clock here and we're 4 stops away. Hope you're enjoying me having to just deal with things I don't like to deal with. Not sure what happened to my mic here, but I will put some subtitle captions so y'all can read what I was trying to say. You can't really see. There we go. Largest lake in Hungary. After 9 hours, 9, we are here. Our Airbnb host has been waiting for like 2.5 hours. Gonna try to find the metro, give you a sneak peek at the Airbnb, and then we're definitely gonna get a beer and some food. This is our train on the left. It started as like 3 train cars. It looks like it's like 7 or 8 now. Didn't know like a bike carriage was an option, but here we are, learning new things all the time. All right, looking for the metro somewhere. All right, metro, that's good. Let's buy some tickets. Reminds me of Charles de Gaulle here. I guess it's just a steep elevator, but it's like, seems soft, I don't know. Running around with our heads cut off, and that is what oil looks like. This is a look at Budapest's metro. This is the M2. I cannot believe it's almost 7 o'clock. Okay, now I'm getting Lisbon vibes with how vertical it is. We're almost home, guys. Our first sights of Budapest. We're so close, guys. So our Airbnb host's friend is not here. Don't totally blame her because we're 2.5 hours late. We don't have Wi-Fi, don't have a way to get in, so I don't know the next part of this. All right, we are here, sneak peek of our place. Don't want to do too much, so you'll watch the Airbnb video. It is hot. It is 88 degrees in here. The fans are broken, so I've got the windows open. This one goes. This one I was having issues with. Anyways, we're here, we're checked in. Gonna shower, then we're gonna grab a beer, some food, so don't go anywhere. Come eat, and then we'll let you go after that. So we're gonna shower, get ready, and then we'll do our first meal and drink of the Budapest. I'm fading, guys. Yunji was kind enough to go out and get some beers from the grocery store while I showered, and I'm fading. We might not make it out.
It's just the classic cheeseburger.
Yunji went out. I stayed in. She's gonna capture her first bite, and then I will show you what our first meal is tomorrow. Okay, we didn't go out to eat last night, or I didn't go out to eat last night, but I wanted to take you to our first meal in Budapest. It has been an extremely rocky beginning, not only from what you saw yesterday, but the apartment is like 88 degrees and we barely slept. Our host isn't being really responsive. I'll leave that for another video, but let's go get breakfast. I want to show you some food before the end of this video. All right, so we're at Butter Brothers, a bakery and cafe. I came here the last time I was in Budapest with Yunji. So I came to get this, but there's too many good choices up here. We'll probably have to come back. All right, my first food outside, my first time going outside. So I got the tomato and cheese pastry thing. She got the butter croissant. I was between an espresso and an espresso tonic, but I think cold brew is good. I need something to just cool me down. And these were the croissant, the pastry things were like 2-ish each. The drinks were like 2.5 or 3. So, welcome to Budapest. How was it?
That's so good. I haven't had coffee in 2 days, and this is like saving my life right now.
Man, I look terrible. Let's give the croissant a go.
Give it a go.
Proper?
Pretty good. I would say it's very chewy. Definitely not as good as Mexico. The Mexico City bakery scene is unreal.
Well, and Guadalajara. Basically Mexico, the country.
Yeah, I
but,
don't, like the French pastry bakery scene is unreal. Are you gonna cut? But I mean, this is good enough. This is like one level below Costco, but still pretty good.
I know what she means. It's chewy. It does have the layers though. It was pretty good for me. The bread is a little like more stodgy or like less airy, but the crisp and the pastry is nice. It's just the bread could be kind of like airier.
Doesn't it feel fried? Like a deep fried texture?
Which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
Just if the inside was like a little airier, but overall I'm happy. I'll order that again. palate cleanse.
Palate cleanse.
Similar pastry in a good way. The tomato in here is so good. It's like almost pizza-y, but not. Oh, had a friend call out. Pretty good. I think Yuji's gonna like this. Let's see what she thinks.
I love that.
I feel like it's your vibe. You're.
So good.
Well, we can mix and match.
Well, there's the basil coming through. It is like a pizza.
Breakfast pizza.
It tastes like a cold pizza. I love it.
Depending where I put this in the video, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening to me complain. We'll be here. We're gonna keep filming. So see you soon.